Welcome to another episode of Ruggers. Francois, we had a quite exciting weekend of Schoolboy Rugby.
Definitely. As predicted, but not the outcome predicted that we thought was going to happen.
No. That you thought. I knew what was going to happen. But yeah, I know a lot more now. Right, the first thing, we get to the bad of Schoolboy Rugby. But with the first one, there was a good outcome, or a better outcome. It was the burning of the jersey of office by the first 15 player of Waterkloof. Unacceptable.
Yeah. Look, traditionally, from what I know, it's an annual derby. Yes, from both schools there's some, let's call it friendly rivalry before the match.
Never friendly.
Yeah, but burning of rugby jerseys, no, it's not going to fly.
Definitely not. But to the credit of Waterkloof, the boy was suspended. He was suspended from playing rugby. He is a regular member of the Waterkloof First 15 team. He was immediately suspended for 2 weeks. I think he started school again on Monday, and with his disciplinary hearing still coming. So maybe not good from Waterkloof. They should have put it open out there and said, listen, we did react, we did suspend the boy, and that's it.
Although it's made known their immediate actions with
because there was still a lot of anger with the office parents, and I think maybe they were just looking for something to be difficult about. But yeah, on Saturday there was still a lot of ill feelings between the two parties.
Yeah. Unfortunately, one individual's actions, but yeah.
No, a group of individuals. I mean, the boy, yeah. But yeah, that's bad. I mean, there's no need for that in Schoolboy Rugby. But like I said, Waterkloof responded immediately, and they sorted the situation out.
And Office responded on the rugby field.
Pretty well.
60, beating Waterkloof 60-15. Made the rugby do the talking. Yeah, well done.
It must be, yeah, it was Office's best performance according to me for this season. And then you've got some funeral news for us?
Yeah, Paul Interschools, as predicted, massive battle again on the field. Capacity maximum record crowd again of in excess probably about 25,000 to 30,000 people. The first interschools in 2 years. Very entertaining match, I think, for anybody that would have watched it, even if they're not affiliated with the schools. It was down to the wire. Final score 26-24 to Paul Boys. And let me be the first to give Paul Boys credit where credit is due. They did their homework. Sean did his homework as predicted. They tackled the living daylights out of Gim, never allowed Gim to get going into their, I think, game plan that they wanted to play. Right until the second half when Gim came with a very good comeback. They scored the last try in the match with 20 seconds left to play, took the kick-off. Boys managed to kill the ball, and unfortunately the old boys decided to run onto the field before the final whistle. But the topic of discussion was the try scored by Boyzo, which was not a try. No.
It was a try because it was awarded.
Yeah, but wrongfully so. And which raises the point, and it's not just me saying that, it's been discussed on Super Rugby yesterday, everywhere else, that now there's need for a review capability next to the field, or a TMO. And yes, the argument is being made, has never been done in Schoolboy Rugby, but surely now people need to catch a wake up, not just for the benefit of Paul Boys and Paul Jim, but for other big matches. And it's very simple. I'm not an expert here, but where matches are being broadcasted by super sports schools, they've got the cameras there, the monitors that the commentators are using to commentate from. They can make the same monitor available next to the field. It's been done before in higher, I think, Varsity Cup matches, where the refs can just go and review decisions, because unfortunately now this has marred the interschools in terms of the lack of proper technology, which could have made a difference in the outcome.
Francois, I agree with you, but I mean, that's not what marred the game according to me. According to me, the old boys of Boys High that stormed onto the field. We had a similar situation between Dale and Queen's College a few years ago. Luckily, the old boys that stormed onto the field didn't affect the outcome of the game, because I mean the time was over and that kind of stuff. But what really upset me is the behaviour of the Paul Gym supporters on social media. Questioning the integrity and of the boy that scored the try. If it now was scored or not scored, I personally, the emotions and everything, it was at speed and everything, that boy couldn't know if he did or did not score the try. And to attack a boy to that extent, it's not acceptable. Yeah. To all the Paul Gym boys out there, if that's the way you're going to treat yourself, really, I don't think Paul Gym, the Paul Gym boys, I don't think Paul Gym even wants to be associated with you, because it's not done.
And then also, I must give credit to the Paul Gym first team boys at the school. The tradition is they get to, the supporters and the teams get together at the school after the match. There was not one complaint raised by any of the players. They took it on the chin. But Carl, my point is this can all be avoided. That by bringing in technology, it is available. Not just it's for the benefit for all other schools and all big games. Let's make it work.
Yeah, we must just understand that the super short schools, some schools are done by those artificial intelligent cameras, so that can't be done there. But yeah, it is a thing that must be looked at. I mean, everywhere there's referees' decisions questioned. I sat at the back of the office in Waterkloof, in the in-goal area where the Waterkloof supporters were standing, and it was horrible. The way they swore at the ref, at the office players, and you know what, we're losing the plot.
Yeah.
If that is the way we're going to behave next to the field, you're losing the plot. It's simply not on. I haven't visited a school. Mind you, Gasfontein I never experienced it at Gasfontein. No. I experienced it at the office, and it's not now jumping on Paul Gym and jumping on Waterkloof. It's a thing that must be addressed. The behaviour of the old boys and the supporters is absolutely it's not acceptable. If you want to behave like a hooligan and shout and swear at the referee, at the other supporters, and go home, go watch, what's that other show?
Love Boat.
Yeah, I don't know what boat, but yeah, go home. Stay away from the Schoolboy Rugby fields, because you don't deserve to be there.